Welcome back to abettersociety.info. This fifth video serves as an introduction to what we are calling the hunter-gatherer societal pattern. This video will deal with just two issues. The first one is, well, why are we interested in hunter-gatherer societies in the first place? And the second one deals with some of our challenges in terms of taking frank looks at how this societal pattern worked. Other videos in the series will deal with the economic system that the pattern was founded upon. Other videos will deal with the cultural characteristics and dimensions of the pattern. After this series is over, we'll have another series dealing with class-based societies, and then we'll have a series dealing with classless societies. So, why are we interested in hunter-gatherer societies? Well, the first part of the answer of that question deals with the fact that we're calling this pattern because undoubtedly it was the hunter-gatherers who established the pattern. It was the way that people learned how to live in a world where they had no agriculture, they could not grow crops, they had no animal husbandry. Everything that they had, everything that they lived with was provided by nature, and they didn't grow anything. So these patterns, this societal pattern, includes a number of important characteristics. But when society changed from a hunter-gatherer society to agriculturally based, class-based societies, a lot of the characteristics of the hunter-gatherers continued in the class-based societies, and they also continue in the classless societies. So it isn't a matter that these three major patterns are really all that different. It's just that some things change within them, and when they transition to become another type of a pattern, a lot of these characteristics continue. And I think as we continue to talk about these societal patterns, you'll start to see that some of the issues that are found within the hunter-gatherers continue today, and they often serve as a major conflict between one society and the other that might be different, or within a society. I mean, like, for example, we have class-based societies and classless societies. And certainly the American Civil War was based upon an attempt to transition from class-based societies involving involuntary servitude and slavery to a classless societies where all the people were first-class citizens and were free. And so you have that major conflict. We also have examples of where today in our world, and just right now, there are cultures that are more primarily based upon hunter-gatherer characteristics, and things are going on in those nations, those regions of the world, and we don't understand. We are not able to go and really provide effective help to people because we don't understand how their societal patterns worked. I mean, you look at Rwanda, or you look at Darfur, or you look at Iraq. I mean, you know, our government went into Iraq, and one of our major officials was heard to say in a television interview that we're not coming in there and being an occupying force in Iraq. We're going to just come in here and remove, you know, Saddam Hussein's government, and then we're going to have an election, and we're going to leave. And that's all there was going to happen. That's all that was supposed to happen. Well, that clearly didn't happen. And it's my belief that we were unprepared for what did happen because we don't understand the characteristics of the societal pattern that you find in Iraq. So if we understand these patterns better, then we'll do better in trying to help people in the world. So that would be why I would say it would be really important for us to better understand these types of societal patterns, which started in the hunter-gatherer societies. Okay, so the second issue in this video has to do with challenges of understanding, challenges of taking frank looks at these types of societies. And back in the 1700s, there was a major trend in philosophy and in literature where we kind of developed attitudes about what we would consider to be hunter-gatherer, tribal-type societies, that people who lived in those societies were somehow more pure, that they were uncorrupted by modern societies. You know, they call them modern societies, and there's even works of like Rousseau, who started out a book with everything is good in leaving the hands of the creator of things. Everything degenerates in the hands of man. And so we developed a concept that is categorized by the words the noble savage. And the noble savage was by nature uncorrupted by modern man. And they were honest people, they were innocent, they had fidelity, they were incapable of lying, they were physically healthy, they had moral courage, and so we've developed attitudes about these types of societies, and we see them through kind of rose-colored glasses, and that hinders us in really developing better understandings of how these societal patterns work. And we need to do a lot of study in order to better understand these people's cultures. And if we understand things better, then sometimes maybe we won't get into some of the messes that we get into. And when we do try to intervene and help people, then maybe we're going to do a better job. So that's what this first introductory video is about. And the next time we're going to be talking about the economic patterns of what we're calling the hunter-gatherer societal pattern. So thanks a lot, and talk to you later.